Welcome to this tutorial of how to check out digital media through the Daviess County Library. What you're going to need for this is a Daviess County Library card, a Nook cable, and a computer with internet access. You're going to need your library card to check out books, but you're not going to need it for this initial setup. You're going to need a Nook for both the initial setup and every time you check out a book. Same with the cable, and same with a computer with internet access. Once you've gathered all the things that you need, we're going to go ahead and turn on your computer, and you're going to navigate to this website. This is the Missouri Libraries to Go website. You can get there by typing in www.molib2go.org and then hitting enter. It'll take you here, or you can go to the Daviess County Library website and click on the link, and that'll take you there. So once you're here, we are going to get the software we'll need to get books onto your Nook device. And that's going to be the Adobe Digital Editions software. That's going to load onto your computer. So we're going to come down to the sidebar here and click on Adobe Digital Editions. That's going to bring up this new page. We're going to go ahead and click on Download Adobe Digital Editions. And it's going to open a new page for us. This is the Adobe Digital Editions homepage. And there's a lot of information on it, but all we're interested in right now is downloading the program. So we come over to the right-hand side. There's these next steps. We want to download now. And we're going to have a couple of choices. We can download this for a Mac, or we can download it for Windows. Right now I'm working on a Windows computer. If you're on a Mac computer, you're going to click on this one. If you're on a Windows computer, you're going to click on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, and it's going to start that download. And this is going to download an installer. So there's going to be another step after we click this button. Okay, and so it's opened up this installer. We just want to save the installer to our computer, so we're going to hit Save File. And this is going to download the file to a default folder. Most likely it's going to be your Downloads folder. So I've gone ahead and pulled up my Downloads folder. And for you, you'll have to look around a little bit, find your Downloads folder, or find where your default place is. And it's going to be different for everyone. So now that I've got mine open, I'm going to go ahead and double click on the installer. And it's going to ask me if I want to run this. I'm going to say yes, I want to run it. And now it's going to ask me, do I want to do this? Yes. I have to accept the license agreement, and you can go through and read that. And hit next. And then it's going to have some options for me. Do I want to make these shortcuts? All that. I'll say sure. I'll do that. Where do you want to put it? I'll just put it in the default place. You can change that if you want to. Once you put it where you want, you go ahead and push install. Okay, so this is Adobe Digital Editions. And this is how we're going to be moving your ebooks over to your Nook. But we're not quite done yet. There's some things we need to do. So we need to go ahead and click on this Help button. And we want to authorize this computer. And in order to do that, you have to have an Adobe ID. Well, you probably don't have one yet. And so we're going to go ahead and click on Create Adobe ID. And it's going to take us to the place where we need to go to get this Adobe ID. You're going to have to fill out your email address, your first name, your last name. You're going to have to make up a password. And then you're going to retype that same password. You can click this on or off whether or not you want them to send you things. And then we're going to go ahead and hit the Create button. And then it's going to tell us that we've successfully created an Adobe ID. So we can go back to Digital Editions and put in this ID that we've just made up. Okay, so I've gone ahead and opened back up Adobe Digital Editions. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the Adobe ID and password. And now I'm going to hit Authorize. And it says that my computer has been authorized. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect my Nook to the computer using the cable. Plug the little end of the cable into the bottom of the Nook, and plug the fat end of the cable into the US port on your computer. It could be on the front or it could be on the back. And as you can see, now that I've connected that Nook, it's showing up here in the side under Nook. I can go ahead and highlight that until it turns blue. And then I can hit this little cog called Device Options. And I'm going to go ahead and authorize my Nook. And this time, all I have to do is hit Authorize Device, and it's going to authorize my Nook. Hit OK, and we're all done. Now we've done all the setup necessary to be able to check out items on the Nook.